Hello everyone and welcome to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Euro qualifiers here in Montenegro in Group K. Montenegro versus Lithuania. These teams just played back in August, and here is today's games coming up. Hungary, Czech Republic, Montenegro, obviously Lithuania right now, and France, Bosnia-Herzegovina. France have made their way to the top with that win versus Lithuania on Friday. Lithuania, if they get the win tonight, can qualify, and then Montenegro is obviously going to try and stop that, sitting in third place. Montenegro cannot qualify from this window, but Lithuania sure can, so they will be gunning for this win here away in Montenegro as the as the teams get announced. Like I said, just the other night, France just came and absolutely destroyed Lithuania, 90-65. Victor Wembanyama, just absolutely had the way with them and really struggling to score across the board. So they will be looking to really, have a quick turnaround and do much, much better this evening. But they are on the road and the crowd is here to support their Montenegrins here, coming out in red. So they had a fantastic first game in their window versus Czech Republic just on Friday night, 65-58. So quite a low scoring game, but nevertheless, they got the job done and got the win. Both these teams pretty even across the boards. Montenegro shooting 50% from the two, and Lithuania shooting 51. Montenegro averaging about 78 points and Lithuania 80 points. And then they're shooting 37 for Montenegro percent from the three and 35 from Lithuania. So they're really even. So really it's going to be about who's going to sacrifice their body, who's going to dive on the floor, get extra possessions to win this game, because it's pretty tied. Both teams will start to line up as they get to sing my favorite part, the national anthem. We'll start with Montenegro, and then Lithuania. We'll take a pause in commentary. well. Both teams have sang their national anthem. Always my favorite part, to wear your national colors on your chest, and they will exchange mementos and give each other good luck. And the third team on the floor are the referees. Linska from Poland, Attard from Italy, and Lucas from Latvia. They're also a team, so they'll get ready for game time. 3.5 minutes. So this has been a long road to the World Cup. This is the 5th window. The first window was all the way back in November, as we'll probably get to see the starting lineups. Yep, there we have it. Normantas for Lithuania and Radzavic. And then 13, Kanisnovic, excuse me, and Blazovic. And also Benzus, which were the starters for the other game. And then obviously you've got the vet, Kaminskas, coming off the bench, and there is the head coach, Zemzura. Zemzura looks very serious, just looking upon his team. And for Montenegro, Mikhailovic and Radonic and also Nikovic are the 3 players that have played all 9 games. So you'll see them there in the starting lineup, also with number 20 and 21 Spasovic. So a good, solid experience, especially with those 3, Mikhailovic, Radovic and Nikovic, have played a lot of Montenegrin basketball. And Radovic is the head coach, as he bobs his head and dances along to a few beats and just kind of relaxes and gets ready for the game. Like I said, a lot for Lithuania this evening. If they can get this win, Montenegro did beat them back in August, which was the 4th window. So Montenegro won that 90-73 as selfies are being taken. So Montenegro do have the first win versus Lithuania. So like I said, this is the 6th window. This is the 5th, excuse me, and then the 6th window will be in February 2023. It's been a long road, but they are trying to push, and especially Lithuania, to get their ticket to either Japan, Philippines, and Indonesia are the 3 destinations where the World Cup will be held. TISO countdown to tip-off, just under a minute. Only 3 teams qualify from each group. As I've already said, France, with that win versus Lithuania, have punched their ticket to one of those 3 destinations. We'll find out along the way. And then Lithuania qualifies if they get the win. They will also qualify with a loss from Bosnia-Herzegovina or Hungary. So they've got multiple chances to get through. And then Montenegro, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Hungary and Czech cannot qualify this window. So they would love to get another win here, Montenegro, and then into the final window in February next year. It's been a long road, and they're nearly so close to qualifying Lithuania. So they need a good start here. Okay, it's nearly game time. Everyone is set up for jump ball. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome here to the World Cup qualifiers in Montenegro. Montenegro wins the tip wearing red, and Lithuania in the white uniform. Hilovic loses the ball here, and here comes Lithuania. Can they get the first bucket? Yes, they can. Beautiful fast break layup. It's a lovely start by Lithuania. And then a foul here. Nauskas, who scores the first layup and then commits the first foul. Montenegro, a quick three-pointer goes up, and the rebound, Lithuania, here they come again. Only a double, but moves the ball on. Probes, tries to get the foul and shoots the mid-range jumper, doesn't get the soft touch, and a rebound. Here comes Montenegro. Ivanic with the ball, moves it on. Radovic gets in, just hits the front of the rim, and still can't find their first score. Come Lithuania, puts it on the deck, long lean, lovely layup by number 22, Benzus. He had 14 points last game versus France and shot 4 from 8 from the three-point line, so he's definitely had a great game and is feeling it this evening. Probes down low, they triple team him. Can he get the ball out? He does. Has to get the shot up. And a fantastic rebound effort. Radovic. And the crowd goes crazy. Exactly what they needed. Look at this. Gets him off of him with that little side step. Nothing but net and a splash. And Montenegro finally ticks over the board and gets their first score. And tough defense down low. And Lucas from Latvia says, hold up, wait a minute. Being very, very physical. A lot of bodies. That could have been a foul. But nothing called, so you have to adjust to the referees. Lithuania get the ball in, nice little step through, beautiful team basketball, and Montenegro managed to tip it off the rim and get the possession. Good defensive effort there by them. We get to see the replay of that effort. Okay, Montenegro now will set. Mikhailovic finds a cutting Spanovic, and a foul on the floor. Silly foul because the clock was running out. And Mikhailovic, really intelligent play there, and gets the ball up, and the shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds. Spasovic looks to pass it off. Ivanic, nice dump down pass, but great defense, doesn't let go and doesn't give up. And Lithuania with a lovely defensive rebound, and they're off to the races. Romantis there, looking the right idea, but just gets tips out of bounds. Nikovic. Good offensive set looking out of bounds for Lithuania. Lots of movement. They get the three-point shot that they are looking for. And a rebound from Mikhailovic. Little two-man game here. Good ball movement by Montenegro. Did they get the hit? No. And a rebound by Lithuania. Good offense there by Montenegro, really executing their plays. Likes this little jump shot. Can he get an and one? No. He does get the foul. And he will head to the line. We get to see that he does that really well, that little stop. Gets the defender on his bum and then puts the shot up. Oh, he makes second free throw. Ivanic, here comes the ball. Good defense by Lithuania, really pushing Montenegro away from the basket. Look how far they're having to set their offense. Nice step back. Can he hit it? He sure does. Get off me. Lovely finish. And he has 5 points now. And a quick basket. Blažević, lovely little finish. And Mikhailovic manages to bait Blažević into the foul. Look at that, easy to call. Puts his hand in the cookie jar and did not get a cookie. Radovic looking for a pass. Could be a foul, they do call it. And like he took a hit, might have to walk that one off. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe into his own player. This is a better angle. We get the luxury of getting to see multiple angles and the replays. Romantis with that foul. Kauskas also. Montenegro go down low. Nice spin off. Beautiful layup. Radovic. Lovely layup. Little floater. Can Lithuania answer? Ilic, nice pass. And a foul on the floor. Excuse me, Normantis, not Ilic, that's for Montenegro. Number 2, past that. Here come Lithuania, nice pass, but too much speed and too heavy to catch, so turnover, but coach says, hey, relax, it's the right idea. He was wide open, but a turnover, and Montenegro now will come down the other end. Ivanic looking, probing, waiting. Goes down low. Radonic. He had 11 points last game. Can he finish? Gets the soft touch and the crowd love it. Lovely sold out crowd here in Montenegro. Romantis just can't get a hold on that, but Mikhailowicz, excuse me, gets his hands all over it, making it very difficult for Lithuania to get into their offense. They're playing really tough defense. And remember, Montenegro, nice look, no-look pass and finish. Look at this, we get to see it again, lovely finish. Montenegro did beat Lithuania back in August. They did have some NBA players and a bit different team because they were getting ready for Eurobasket. Nevertheless, have to win again. It's hard to beat a team twice. Valentunas was part of that Eurobasket team. Normantus, and he loses the ball. Nice skip pass. Can they hit the three? Yes, they do. Beautiful. Radovicius finishes that one. Look at this. Sets his feet. And nothing but net. Splash. Good job by Lithuania moving the ball and making Montenegro have to work on defense. Nice ball skills there. Doesn't finish the shot. Gets his teammates off of out of their seat and on their feet. Look at this. That would have been a beauty if that finished. Ivanic. Well, Lithuania is over the limit. You see all 5 red lights under Lithuania's scoreboard there. Means they're in team fouls. So for this next 2 minutes, 59 seconds, any foul that they make, Montenegro will go to the free throw line for some freebies. So if I'm Montenegro here, this last few minutes, I'm going to be aggressive, put my head down, make the referees have to call, and really take advantage. Zamantas now with the ball, gets it back. Behind the back, really nice skills and ball handling, and a foul is called. Let's have a look. Comes off of that screen. They do such a good job, Lithuania. That little pause, hesitation dribble that gets the defender behind them and stuck on their back, and really causes that foul. It's really smart. I might need to use that one. Tomatis, beautiful ball movement by Lithuania here. Nice fake pass, fake but out of bounds, and Lithuania will get it back, and they have 5 seconds on the shot clock. Look at this, good fake and good hands by Nikovic. Got 5 seconds, they get it in, and they turn it over. Here come Montenegro. They don't have numbers, so they decide to pull it out. They have a wide open shot at the top. And they miss it, the crowd were ready for that one. A lot of bodies flying. Good, smart foul by Nikovic just to stop the transition play. Here we have it. Smart, intelligent play. Comes across the body. I guess a play at the ball. Djukovic comes in for Montenegro. And now Ilic, number 2, who I was speaking of earlier, but he was on the court. And Komiskas also comes in, the vet, had 7 points. Didn't shoot well from that loss versus France, was 0 from 5 from the 3-point line, but all fantastic shots, just didn't hit them. And they really struggled against France. Like I said, the young Victor, young back coming up. has really made some teams, you know, cause some problems. But either way, here comes Lithuania. They're out of bounds now. They've got plenty of time. Maitis passes it on. And a nice block at the rim. Good hustle by Montenegro. Here they go. Their defense has been tremendous this first half. And nice team basketball. Nice little dump off. Beautiful finish. And the bench want a foul. Romantis. No, that's Ilic. Excuse me. Ilic now, number 2. Good finish. Let's try not to confuse my number 2s. Ilic for Montenegro. Lovely finish. With that foul, Radonic has 2 fouls and sends the vet to the free throw line, makes the first. Kaminskis makes the second. He's not going to miss those freebies. And now both teams in this last minute, 40 seconds are over the limit. So any foul, they'll go to the free throw line, so they need to be disciplined. And there we have it, foul. Spoke about discipline. Zamantis. Let's have a look at this. Just a little bit too aggressive. Gets his arm over him and pushes through. And Montenegro will go to the free throw line, makes the first. Free throws are just so important in a game like this, especially if there's going to be lots of fouls, to get points on the board and the clock not moving. And the crowd love it. Why not? She smiles away. Good minutes by Ivanic. He's got 7 points. Maitis with the ball, set the play, waits for the screen, looks for a pass, finds one, luckily. Nice footwork. And the vet nearly comes in and dunks it, but misses it. And here come Ilic with Montenegro. They decide an offensive foul, moving screen, and well done. Here, look at this. Could go either way. It could be good acting skills or great refereeing or very smart offensive player. Either one. I like all 3, really. Tomaitis back with the ball. Tomaitis here gets that. See what I mean? They're so good at it. I really, really love that. And Montenegro have to adapt to this kind of, I don't even know if you can guard it. Look at it. They really slow down, probe you, get you on the back. And it's such an intelligent play. And they just bake the defense into fouling them. It's worked every single time. They've been rewarded. And now he'll go to the line. So Maitis hits the first. Now I can hear the crowd turning up their volume for Montenegro. Hopefully they can get a score here. Nice pass, wide open 3. Can he hit it? Hits back iron. And I'm gonna say it's last stop of Montenegro. Kauskas gets enough. Guess he hit the ball. And they Give it back to Montenegro. Here they've got 7 seconds on the clock. Do they know? Probing, he looks up, he sure does know. Step back, can he hit it? Air ball. Djokovic. Had to shoot that. But now Lithuania should just take their time. They have 21.5 seconds. The shot clock will be turned off, so no need to go too fast. Use all of the clock. He asks for a screen. Got the vet on the top. They move the ball on. They've got 7 seconds. They've got enough time. They post him up. Kaminskis, yep, and he gets the foul with 1.4 seconds. And not happy about it. Says his hands are up, but guess what? We get to watch the replay to see if they were up. Let's have a look. He has a case there, but very, very smart play by the veteran. Kaminskis makes the first. Second, all of his points coming from the free throw line. And a long heave, and hits the glass. But that is the first quarter done in the books. Montenegro 15, Lithuania 19. And here are the stats. Like I said before the game, this team is pretty even. 44% for Montenegro, 40% from the twos for Lithuania. 14% though for Montenegro. They're 1 from 7 from the 3-point line. So we get to watch the best plays of the first quarter. And it's pretty even. I spoke about it at the top of the hour about these teams shooting 50% from the two-pointer, averaging pretty much the same amount of points. 78 for Montenegro and 80 for Lithuania. So really, who is going to step up? Who is going to get extra possessions? Who's going to sacrifice their body and play a better basketball? Right now, Lithuania doing it very, very well. That was that nice floater. And but it's a long game. There's still 3 quarters left, but Lithuania have done a very good job, especially on the road in a hostile crowd in Montenegro. But you know what? Somewhere in here, Lithuanian fans are always, they travel, they really support and love Lithuanian basketball. So no doubt they'll be in there, but they are outmatched today. So the guys will head back out, and you go ahead and scan the QR code, download it, the courtside 1891. Keep up with all the fantastic games and basketball that have gone on this weekend, and keep up with the scores and the highlights. Well, we're into the second quarters of this game. Lithuania here, up 19-15. Go inside, exactly what they want. They probe, but they move the ball beautifully. Can they execute it? Back iron and a rebound by Montenegro. Kick ball. Montenegro moving the ball, decides to pop it up and shoot it. That's number 11 there, Radovic. And Lithuania come down real quick. And on your head, the vet. And they want to call a timeout. Montenegro is not happy here. Look at this from the turnover. Fast break, down the middle, down the guts. And beautiful little play by Kuzminskas. Anyway, we'll listen in to the timeout. Well, here we go. The timeout is needed. Let's see if Montenegro can answer. And Mikhailovic waits, gets the screen, gets the space that he needs, and airballs that shot. And Ilic, I think that was, with the good hands to get the extra possession here. Yep, number 2, and he's right. It comes off of his hand. Fantastic effort, and that's what I was talking about. And here, the coach has used, this just came in October, when he makes the sign of the square. It means he wants the referees to go ahead and review it. You can only use this one time. It's not like tennis, the official review. You know, when tennis, if you win it, you get to keep it. In basketball, if you use it, you lose it. So each coach can only get one. And here we go. Let's have a look at the review. He wants to see if it really did come off his hands. And we get to see this angle. And I think the referees are correct in this instance. Well, usually sometimes we get to listen in. They don't have a mic today. Let's look. Very slow motion. Lovely. Hits the ball and it just rolls off that middle finger, in my opinion. Look at the trajectory of the ball. It's very, very, very fine. And let's see what they say. There you have it. If you've got it, you might as well use it, but the referees were all over it. I do love this crew. They're very, very experienced. So Montenegro will keep the ball with 14 seconds. Mikhailovic passes it on. Ivanic gets the ball. He thinks about it, and maybe he should have shot the first one, but a rebound. Nice step back, really good shot, but another air ball. The window must be open in Montenegro because they've shot about 3 or 4 of them now. And Radonic really should have shot his first one, kind of was indecisive. Anyway, Lithuania managed to get away with one. Kuzminskas probing, gets the double, stays with it. Wow, what great poise. And that just shows how well and how long he's been in this game. Nobody's rushing him. Finish, great finish around the rim. See this. Gajunas just fouls Mihailovic. Mikhailovic will get the ball back. And right on the money, Mikhailovic, thank you very much. I'll get that one right for you. Fantastic three-pointer, gets his feet set. Lovely rotation on that shot. Barely hits net, goes right through, and here come Lithuania. Good ball movement. Everyone touching the ball. And good defense. They've got to get the ball up. They don't. Fantastic stop by Montenegro, and coach isn't happy. Going to put some subs in. Look at this. Really, yep, ball's in his hand still. And there you see the crowd, and you can hear the crowd. And you put Normantis back in. Coach Kemzura not happy. Pulls his players right away. Mikhailovic there trying to get something going. Good defense by Lithuania, getting their hands involved. Mikhailovic really should have put that one up on the glass. Kaskauskas kind of upset with that one. Lithuania need to play solid defense here. There's 5 seconds on the clock. Can Montenegro execute? They're out of bounds play. Got to get it in. They do. A few seconds on the clock. Gets the running layup, and he finishes. With the clock running down. Lovely finish. Look at this. Right down the middle. Opens up. Great execution. Coach isn't happy. Let's have a look here. Drives. And Ilic gets called for that foul. His second foul. Lithuania gets a nice three-point shot at the top. Hits back iron. And good solid rebounding by Lithuania. Still hustling and get the ball back. And the vet in the corner. Of course he hits it. Love it. Kaminskas comes through when Lithuania need it the most. Look at this. Wide open. Nothing but net. Montenegro find themselves down 6 now. And travel maybe. No, offensive foul. And Mikhailovic, let's see, number, missed the signage. Let's see if we can find out. Okay, there we go. There we have it. As he went to rebound the ball, Mikovic just swings his arms a bit too much and gets a foul. And referees are really all over any, contact to the head, to the neck, any big swinging motions. They're going to call that, and really, it's quite dangerous. So, well done by the refereeing, Oscar there. from Latvia. Lovely crowd here behind. Like, nice shot. Sold out house. Lithuania, beautiful pass, but it's turned over by Montenegro and they get the foul they're asking for. And sportsmanlike, let's have a look if they call it. Oh, and if they don't, the referees are going to come together and have a chat, which they're allowed to. And there you have the sign. Radovic, coach, says, yep, I want you to go have a look. So both coaches now, pretty much in this quarter, have asked for the official review. And that's it. They're not allowed to use it again. It's just one and done. If you use it, you lose it. But what's fantastic is we get to watch the replay. Sometimes we can have a microphone into the referees and we can hear, but here we go, slow. So they're going to be looking at if he makes a play at the ball. Let's have a look. Or is it a hacking action? Does it stop the motion of the play? Can he score? This is a much better view. I feel like he hits the ball. Regular foul. The referee's called there. Had a good look at it. Was ahead of the play. Told you these referees are very, very good, very experienced. And let's have a look. Drum roll. And they are going with a regular foul. Fantastic. I would have to agree. And now both coaches have lost their official review. That rule just got put in October, so it's very new to the FIBA rules. This is difficult because, like, when do you use it, you know? But when a game's so close like this, I think both coaches have used it at a correct time when possessions are so important. And they get the turnover, Lithuania here. Can they get numbers? They do. Montenegro gets back, but they put up a 3. Good hustle by Lithuania. They're absolutely putting in a shift on the offensive rebounds. Nice ball movement. Lovely dunk. Blazovic hits that one. Look at this. Nice little drop-off pass. Thank you very much. And slaps the backboard. Fantastic. Love that for you. Montenegro really need to answer now. They're down 8. And you get this. Lithuania doubles and makes Mikhailovic travel. Look at this. Good recognition. Yeah, he sure does. He shuffles those feet. And referees are all over it. I cannot speak enough about how well they are officiating this game. Crowd doesn't like it, but it's the correct call. And Lithuania gets the ball back. Can they make this lead 10? Post down low, doesn't get the touch. Ilic with the rebound. Ivanic gets the running floater. Can he make it? Yes, he can. Beautiful finish and an answer that Montenegro needed desperately to just chip away back at this lead. Look at that floats. Not any spin on that ball at all. Perfect. Mikhailovic here will get the foul. Just kind of comes round the backside and slaps the ball in the hand. Romantis passes it on, gets the ball right in the middle. Jakowskis, beautiful three-point shot by him. Look at this. Wide open, really. And well-needed hit by Lithuania to answer back and to keep the lead. And Momantis off of his foot, so the shot clock yet will be at 14. Coach Radovic really pleading with the referees. Radovic gets the defender off of him. He should have really shot that. And Momantis says, yep, I made the foul. Put his finger up, honestly. Slaps down. And he knows it. So timeout. And Montenegro take this timeout to draw up a play. Well, defense and offense. Let's listen in.
Bog za tebe izađeš gol igraš 1-1, okej? Znači Dino čisti stranu, specijal. Znači samo topi, izađeš gol, odmah napraveš 1-1. Malo ovaj koridor, okej, samo da mi ne ovdje da nadaljujem. Imaš čistu stranu, okej. Ajmo, adaptirajte se na kriteriju, malo. Ajde, moramo.
Well, we're back in action. We have a long timeout. Mikhailovic, lovely layup. 14 points last game versus Czech Republic. They're one of their highest scorers in double digits. Tomatis, offensive foul. And coach says, hey, think about it. Have a look at this. Crosses over. Wasn't Donatus. And here was this lovely, strong layup to the rim. It's Blazevic's foul. So that's his second. Ivanic calls a horns play. Mikhailovic will try that layup again. He's so good at that, isn't he? So strong, puts his head down to the rim and gets the finish. And a bit of excitement from here. Here, look at this. Nobody can stop you. Why not? Go until it's broken. Now Lithuania want to talk about it and have a timeout. They don't like what they're seeing, so they'll stop the bleeding and we'll listen in. there you have it, timeout. My Montenegrin or my Lithuanian isn't very good. So hopefully if you speak that mother tongue, you may be understood. But Lithuania just needed that timeout. Very smart timeout, especially when Montenegro are just getting some momentum and feeling themselves. You need to stop the bleeding and get a timeout. And a bit too much for Ivanic. Let's have a look, trying to steal that ball. Zamaltis for me is, he's been warned for a flopping, but he's so good playing into that kind of, you know, that head goes back, really playing, making the referee call a foul. Nearly a turnover. Can they catch the ball? They do. Zamaltis. They've only got 7 seconds. They've got plenty of time. They move the ball. They get the shot. And back rim it. And the ball's tipped up and down. Lithuania comes back with it. Nice little jump shot. 15-footer. Good for Radzavic. Yes. Exactly what you want from Lithuania to answer, but look who's going straight to the rim. The same play going on that right hand. Nobody's stopping. Why not go that way? Look at this. Puts his head down. So hard to guard, and this time he doesn't finish, but he does get the foul. Mikhailovic will go back to the free throw line as he practices his shot. If it's not broke, don't fix it, is the saying, and right now, do not fix it. It is looking so good for him. He's just putting his head down and just going straight to the rim. So Lithuania need to adjust, in my opinion, and try and maybe force him to the left hand or into a jump shot. Make him do something different. He's done that every single time. Good on him for going to that, because they haven't stopped him. And he makes his second free throw, so that's 9 points for him now. And brings it in within a 5-point game. We're going into our last 2 minutes. Good ball movement and slams it home. Fantastic move. Eho just lovely. Look at this, nice little drop pass. Slams it home. Yep, thank you very much. Good ball movement by Lithuania. Really enjoying how they share the ball with each other. They move off of each other. Really lovely basketball to watch. And they have 9 assists to Montenegro's 4. Radonic doesn't get that. They try to fight for the rebound, but Lithuania comes up with it. Zamaltis will take his time. They've got 9 seconds on the clock, and they get a lovely middle pass and a slam dunk yet again. 2 for 2, and absolutely rocks the rim. Great execution by Lithuania, and the bench love it. Really picking apart Montenegro's defense. They just take their sweet time on their offense. And Montenegro gets an answer in the corner, can't finish. Lithuania with the rebound now. They've got numbers, but they just turn it over. A bit of a silly move. Mikhailovic needs a pass, finds it down low. Using his strength, can he finish? Gets a little jump hook. Radovic will head to the line. Look at this. Really uses his strength. And Benzes really just can't handle it and fouls. And that puts Lithuania over the limit. But it's only 33 seconds, so they've done well. Remember, the first quarter, both teams were in over the limit team fouls. And Lithuania are going to use the timeout. Might as well use it, or you'll lose it going into the second half. We'll listen in. We'll be right back.
Žemai, pildė čia kampe, eina prinsi kamuolį, atbėgi, ar ne? Iš rankų, jo. Ir išbėgi atbėgi, jo. Iš kitos pusės, pildė atbėgsi, eka, iškerti, žiūrėk šitą. Gerai, labai svarbu, gerai, pabaig, davai.
Oh, we saw a stat line on the bottom of the screen there. Both teams not really shooting a good clip from the three-point line. Montenegro is 2 from 12 and Lithuania 3 from 8. I told you these teams are pretty similar, and they're seeming to even miss pretty similar as well as make. But we'll have 2 shots at the free throw line. Radovic makes the first. His teammates applaud him for doing so. And makes the second. Makes it a 7-point game. Can we get a last stop here? One last stop and maybe a quick score to cut into that lead a little bit more. But if I'm Lithuania, I'm gonna try and get a good look at the basket. What do they get? Good juice. The shot goes up there. Really a bit too early. It does hit the rim, so no shot clock re-up. Good juice. Nurse tries again, misses again, and they're lucky Montenegro to get away with that. And there's your half-time score. Montenegro 30, Lithuania 37. And there's your stats, the 17%, like I said, 2 from 12 from the three-point line. Both teams shooting 53%, both teams 100% from the free throw line. Lithuania winning the rebounding game 18-13, assists though 10-4, really fantastic. And both teams are even Stevens with 3. And there's your leading scorers. Ivanic is leading the way, and then the veteran Kaminskas has been solid. And here's your second quarter highlights. And really, it's been Lithuania for me doing a fantastic job, sharing the basketball, playing fantastic defense, and then team basketball, moving the ball around, having cutting players, extra possessions. They're doing just enough. Look, see a nice backdoor cut there, and just doing enough to be ahead. But Montenegro aren't going away. They're getting solid plays and good finishes. And, you know, anything can happen. You're at home, you've got the crowd behind you, but you've got to be solid on the defensive end, like that block. And here, just good defense. This could go either way, but Lithuania just have the edge and maybe a little bit more experience. But Mihailovic is really pushing the way for Montenegro, and Radovic is also One of the two with Nikovic, who's the third player, who's played all 9 games for Montenegro. So we'll look to those 3 to really get themselves going as we get to just see the last couple of highlights before the second half of basketball. Like I said at the top, these teams pretty much even. They score the same. Their stats are pretty much the same. The only thing was the 3-point line has not been kind to Montenegro in that first half, but hopefully it's a different story for them. And that was what I was talking about, the nice little drop-off dime for Lithuania. They just keep moving and they just load up on the defensive end. But I'm excited for the second half. I'm going to put the kettle on, have a cup of tea, and hopefully you do the same and join me back for second half action here in Montenegro. And hopefully Lithuania will use their head, as coaches says, calm down and be smart. And if really, you don't need to do much if you're Lithuania. I think just go in and play the exact same in the second half. Anyway, we'll be back shortly for the second half of basketball.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Attacks, pass. Now he's got it. Tchachashvili in motion. Good spacing, good patience, and he crushes it, and he forces a timeout from Slovenia. As the music plays here in Tallinn, and really clever, because Tobias Boy had turned his back on the inbounder.
Maybe the 7 seconds before they make their move. Here we go. Oh, and the rejection. But what a great play defensively.
Pulled out Lacombe, puts it on the floor, wraps it. Penetration goes inside when Banyama just gets it at the second attempt and puts the throw down off his own miss for 2, and France tick it over. That'll settle the young man's nerves.
Next steps back, 1-footed 3. Are you kidding me? Wow, it's the same place he made the other one, only that time with the step back and going off 1 foot. And now the drive, and the basket is good for Moritis. Going with the reverse layup and the spin.
With a good 11-point lead, though. Dumalu tosses it inside, one-handed flush. Nazach with the one-hand up.
Here comes Iceland in blue, Georgia in white, if you're just joining us. And a big throwdown off the pick and roll. Tryggvi Hilnason, big, big move.
Gagic goes hard, slams it home. Gagic with the big throwdown from nothing. That's going to get the crowd back on their feet here. Bosnia regain the lead.
Now Great Britain cut it down to a 5-point ball game. Williams attacks it goal. Jordan Williams, are you serious? My goodness gracious, give this man some credit. I mean, Jordan Williams just went on a ride and took the entire GB offense with him.
Well, welcome back. And we got to see the lovely highlights by Ivanovic. 11 points, shooting 3 from 3 is 100% from the three-point line, and then 4 from 7, shooting 57%. And then Kuzminskas also with 11 points, leading all scorers. So both teams are out, starting their warm-up again, getting those knees warm and ready for second half action. Well, it was all Lithuania really, but not by much. They scored 19 points in the first quarter, and Montenegro had 15. It was pretty good, even across the way. And then yet again, in the second quarter, Lithuania scores 18 points, and Montenegro scores another 15. So I've harped on it all across the way. There you go. 37 points, 18 rebounds. Not sure who that is, but Lithuania do have 37 points, and there is their percentage. 13 of 28, they're 46% from the field. And then Montenegro just sticking around. If Lithuania don't come out in the second half and really put them to bed, they will, you know, just open that door just a little bit for Montenegro. Like I said, it's a home game for Montenegro, and it's tough to win on the road. And there we have the leading scorer, the vet, 11 points, 2 from 2 from the 2, and he is 4 from 4 from the free throw line. A lovely little stat line for the super vet, who has been around for a very, very long time. And there we have it, 13 rebounds for Montenegro. They've scored 30 points, and they're 10 from 27, shooting 37% from the field. A little bit of a low percentage. They'll probably want to, you know, make a few. Everyone wants to make a few more. But Kuzminskas, 6'9", beautiful, long, lean bodies. 33, I guess, is a vet in this game. He's just played a very, very long time, averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds. And Ivanovic there, Ivanovic, 11 points. He's been the leading scorer. But you know what? Mikhailovic also has done a beautiful job, especially with those right-hand layups. We saw him just put his head down and just go straight to the rim, and really Lithuania struggled defending that. So I think, why not go back to that? He's got 9 points, and he's 3 from 5 from the field, 1 from 2 from the three-point line, and he is the second leading scorer. And nobody in double digits other than Ivanovic, and Mikhailovic is the second leading scorer with only 9 points. There's some Lithuanian fans. I told you, they do always find their way to a basketball gym. They are super fans, that's for sure. He's rocking his smile. He's happy to be there. And so am I. So hopefully you guys got your snacks and your cup of tea. And coming back with just a few minutes away to start the second half of the action. And remember, Lithuania, with this win this evening, can potentially clinch one of the 12 spots that will qualify for the World Cup in Japan, Philippines, and Indonesia in August and September of 2023. Seems oh so far away, but they've had to do the work to get to this point. Last few talks by the coaches, and we'll be ready for the second half. Well, while you're waiting, go ahead and scan that QR code for the World Cup qualifiers. Download the app, keep up with all the highlights, all the games, all the scores over this fantastic weekend. Really a sensational weekend of European national basketball. Well, welcome everyone back to the second half of the World Cup qualifiers here in Montenegro with the ball in red. And can they get the quick first half score? They can't. Versus Lithuania, they get the rebound and a fantastic start for Montenegro. Just what they needed as Nikovic scores his 4th point. Lithuania down low at the post. Good defense. They get a solid stop on defense and a score. Great start from Montenegro, the energy that they needed. Ivanovic stuck. Nikovic gets the ball off. Here goes you-know-who with the layup. Mikhailovic, first one he's missed in a while. Romantis just kind of blows that layup, says sorry, but here come Montenegro. Can they score? No. Lithuania gets great back in defense, get their numbers back. Nine seconds on the clock, do they know? Ivanovic knows, and Lithuania come up with the ball. Good ball movement, skips it, and a foul. Radzavicius there gets tripped. Romantis, nice little floater, can he make it? Doesn't get the soft roll, but good rebounding by Radovic. Mikhailovic now, will probe, puts it through his legs, gonna wind up for a 3, can he hit it? Rims in and out, and good rebounding by Lithuania. 7 rebounds. Fantastic. Hodes. Good solid screen in my opinion, but referees have been all over this year screening. If you do not have your feet set, if you're not there early, if it's not solid, they will call a foul. Good defense by Lithuania, but they get the ball in. And nice finish, right on time as the buzzer goes. Radovic, nice finish. And Montenegro have come out here in the 3rd quarter with the energy that we spoke about at halftime that they needed. They have the home crowd. They've got everything to come back into this game, but not if Lithuania are going to shoot. They miss, and the rebound, and unfortunately, Radovic just mishandles that. He's not really happy with the referee. We'll have a little chat. But it does hit him in the chin, and then, yep, hits the line. So it is Lithuania's ball. It's the right decision, even if you're mad at the referee. Momantas gets it back, and an air ball, and Montenegro get a rebound. And Momantas kind of gets clocked in the face there, holding his mouth. And winds one up for a three. The crowd was about to go crazy on that one. They have numbers, 3 on 2. They get the three, and Lithuania answer. Look at this. Good idea. Drive down, suck the defense in, kick it out. Wide open three for Benzis. Well done. A push force shot by Ivanovic, and a shot clock violation for Montenegro. And great solid defense. Turnovers pretty even. 7 to Montenegro, 8 to Lithuania. I told you this game is really going to come down. Who wants it more? Who's going to dive, sacrifice, get extra possessions on the offensive glass also. And but right now Montenegro's come out with the fire and the energy. But an easy layup there for Lithuania. Look at this. Nobody really comes and stops him. And a little runner layup doesn't go. And a quick three. Good hustle. They get an extra possession here, Lithuania. They're looking for down low. They get the mismatch, but they call it offensive foul. Pushed in the back. Look at this. Blazovic just a little bit too much, kind of pushes down. And Mikhailovic really plays into that. That will be his 3rd foul, so he'll sit down for a few moments. Ivanovic will get fouled. Momantas is not happy with that one. I don't think he's ever happy. You never foul, do you? But just a bit too much, and he's quite far away from the basket, so you've done your job. Maybe just drop off, and that will be his 3rd foul. So he will also have to come out of the game. Ilic is now back in the game. Mikhailovic puts up a long three. And good rebounding by Lithuania. I think Mikhailovic can get something better than that. Is that probing offense, but good hands. Radovic wants the down low position, overshoots to the basket, and he's not happy, but no call in my opinion also. Lithuania will move the ball around 3-point line, and a three in the corner hits the top of the backboard. Montenegro get away with it, that one. Like I said, just sticking around the Lithuania and not being solid and really opening up this lead. Still an 8-point lead. There's 3 seconds here. And Mikhailovic does what he does best. Look at this, puts his head down. He's so good at this. This time is on his left hand, but they foul him. Kozovic will come in the game. Number 18 will take the ball out of bounds. Get it to Ilic. Ivanovic will play with the ball. Gets a drive, a nice finishing layup. Good job. Radovic there, nice layup, and it's going to be a foul. Number 19, Nikovic says, yep, that's my bad. And nice sportsmanship. Let's see, just bumps him there. We get to see the replay. And he does fess up to the foul, so good sportsmanship, like I said. Demaitis trying to find a pass. Wow, he finds it. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Wow, coach loves that too. I'm clapping for him. That was a dime on the money. Ivanovic now. The ball's sticking with him a bit too much. There we go. Pass the ball on. Nice little post move. Can't get the friendly bounce. Zeminskis gets the rebound. Zeminskis in the corner. He's got 7 seconds. He's going to have to do it himself or pass it on. 2, what do they get? A floater. And Montenegro a solid 24 seconds of defense and come up with the rebound. Fantastic. Beautiful ball movement to the corner. Crowd goes wild. Fantastic movement of the ball. Wow, look at this. Skip pass. Wide open, nothing but net. Splash, Montenegro answer. They're down 5. Kuzminskis puts it up. Looked good, but is short. And Montenegro, yet again, another rebound and a trip. Gets the ball back. And he's gonna call it as, look at this, saying the ball is on the way down. And so the referee gives the score. You're allowed to hit the ball when it's hit the rim, but you're not allowed to do that when it's on the way down and potentially in. Anyway, timeout. Or listen in. Well, Montenegro still struggling from the three-point line, 3 from 18, 17%. If they just somehow start getting hot and lighting it up from the three, Lithuania will be in trouble. They've managed to chip away and fight back. And they're only down 3. There's a lot of game left to play. And the crowd are into it. It's loud here. And a bump, yep. Djukovic, yep, is it? Yes, number 18. Djukovic. Mitas steps back, gets the defender off of him, hits it. Fantastic finish by him. Absolutely had the defender on the skates. Look at this. Probes him. Oh, get off me, step back. Sensational. One more time if you didn't see it. Ooh wee, that's nice. And Montenegro want to talk about it. They'll take a timeout. We'll listen in. Well, with that three-point shot, Lithuania just pulls up the lead a bit more, just giving them a bit more comfort at 6 points. But there's still the whole fourth quarter to come, and I feel like the momentum is on the on Montenegro's side. They've got the crowd into it also, and they'll have this possession here. Let's see what they can get. Beautiful play. Absolutely executed down to the key. Oh, I love it. Coach drew up a play. They had the elevator screens. And Djukovic just comes down and just knocks that three-point shot down. Well executed. Love that for them out of the timeout. Short 15-footer jump shot. Good. That, and a throw up for the last bucket, and that will be the end of the third. And end of the third quarter, Montenegro 44, Lithuania 49. And there we have the stats, like I said, 20% now from the three-point line, pretty even elsewhere, and 33%, 5 from 15 for Lithuania. And just that well executed play by Djukovic was beautiful. And then Radzavicius came back down and answered and said, whatever you can do, Montenegro, I can do better. And he sure just kept that lead. Montenegro just haven't figured it out. They chip in. I think they made it all the way to 4 points, closed that margin. But Lithuania just come out and just execute very, very well. And that pass was a dime. I love that one. As we get to see it on the highlights of the third quarter. We're going into the final quarter of this game, really. I can't put my money on it. I said these teams are so even across the board. They shoot pretty much the same percentage. They average the same scoring, 78 average for Montenegro and 80 for Lithuania. This game could go any way, but I just felt the crowd really pushing and edging Montenegro into that third. So hopefully this fourth quarter they can bring that same energy. Well, we are back and in our fourth and final quarter here in Montenegro. Lithuania with the ball first, moving it very, very well. Normantus puts the ball on the floor and draws the foul. Lithuania now got 10 seconds. They've got enough time. Normantes probes, crosses over, takes the left-hand layup, pushes the ball out. They've got 3 seconds. They've got to get a shot up, and they absolutely execute. Normantes, beautiful finish. What an absolute dagger in Montenegro's heart there as they get the first score of the fourth. Look at this. Right on time, and Normantus gets that big hit as he went for that layup, but gets the ball out. And like I said, Lithuania just doing enough. Montenegro can't get enough scores. Ilic, pass it on to Dromjak. And Dromjak lines up one. Seven-point lead now for Lithuania. And foul for Hook. 11 for Montenegro. Radovic gets called for one. Let's have a look. Yep, down low here. Gives him a hug, gives him a bear hug. And like I said, Lithuania is so smart into probing you into the foul. But it is the right call. Lithuania lines up a three. They're doing a great job on the offensive, rebounding, keeping them, getting extra possessions. This is what this game's going to be about. Who can get extra possessions? 4 seconds on the clock. They get a three in the corner, and they absolutely kill it. Zhakowskis with the three. Thank you very much. With the seconds running down. Great execution by Lithuania. They just know how to move the ball and get the right person at the right time. And there's that foul that we missed because we were watching the highlight of Zhakowskis' three. Good minutes by Djukovic. He played solid, hit that three, and some good defense. Ilic, probably a little bit out of his comfort zone up there. Yep, get back down. And nice finish. Mikhailovic back where he left off. Right-hand layup. Somebody scout that man. That's exactly and the only thing he's been doing very, very well. And why not? Because they haven't stopped you. Romantis playing, gets this pull back. Misses, and Montenegro get the well-needed rebound. Guess what? Mikhailovic going to the right. And good defense by Benzo. Just stay in there and being big. Can't teach height. And good minutes from Ilic. He will take a seat. Ivanovic with the ball out of bounds. Mikhailovic trying to probe and get the referee to call a foul, but he shoots the long three and Nikovic can't get that rebound. So Lithuania, another solid defensive and a good job by them, because Mikhailovic is the right-hand layup man and you've made him shoot a three, which clearly isn't his thing. So well done. Way to adjust throughout the game. Mantis gets the ball back. Nice little dime pass, mishandles it, but he takes his sweet time. Blazevic, excuse me. Look at this. Mishandles it, but takes his time. Lovely finish. Good job. Timeout, we'll listen in. Well, we're back into the last just under 7 minutes. And the timeout was called. So let's see if Montenegro can execute. They've been very excellent out of timeouts. They mishandle it that time. Lithuania trying to find their best shot to get this floater. Looks short, it does. And Mikhailovic is trying to get the foul, but doesn't. And sadly, Ivanovic looks like he's hurt himself. Ooh, that doesn't look good. And can't see him in that shot to see where or how he got hurt, but it looks like an ankle, but he's coming off very gingerly. He's very, that's a disappointment because he's been sensational. So that's a big loss for Montenegro. So Dromjak will come in for him. Here he is with the ball. Nice little dime pass. Ah, blows the layup. The little bunny, you couldn't get any better than that. They needed that one to chip away at this 10-point lead. It's 5 minutes, 40 seconds. You need all of those baskets, Montenegro. Come on. Get this crowd back into the game. Zakauskis shoots the 3 and they get a rebound. Mamantis says, wait. Get the mismatch down low and then a 3 with the bank. It's evening time here, but it's still open. And he laughs at it, but still gets the score. Look at this, wide open, steps into that 3, uses the glass. I don't think he means to do it, but that was the nice defense on the other end. Montenegro needs something good here. They need something to the rim. Good 3-point shot would also do. And come up empty. Kinauskas puts one up and over. And Mamantis fouls the fast break, and I wonder how many fouls he's got himself into today. He says, sorry, but I think that's quite a silly foul, especially, okay, he's on 4. He's a big part of this team. So they've gone with Gajunas. Kuzminskas would also come in. The referees want to have a look at something, so they'll call their own referee official review, which they're allowed to do in the 4th quarter. Let's see, I'm not really too sure what they're looking at. Let's have a look. Maybe, is it an intentional foul maybe they're looking at? This angle is going to show us the best. Is it just a bump and it's not a play at the ball maybe? Let's have a look. Yeah. Dramiak does a good job really playing into that also, but that big bump. Yeah, kind of like shoulder lean, maybe. Kind of bumps him. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look what they call. Intentional. There we have it. Unsportsmanlike foul, which is the right terminology. Sorry, I was calling it a... and he misses Ramyak. Intentional or unsportsmanlike means you're not allowed to do it, basically. And he makes the second free throw. And with that foul, unsportsmanlike, you also get the possession back. So this could be potentially a 4-point swing if they score a 3, and the energy might be back in the building. Got 6 on the clock, so they've got to go quick. Does Dramiak know? He does. Gets the little pop-off pass. Maybe should have shot it. And they turn over the ball. Good defense, and Lithuania's bench love it. Look at this. That's the one he should have shot. Lithuania taking their sweet time. The clock is their friend, so they want to use the full shot clock until you get that perfect shot. 15-footer. Kaminskis right on time. Thank you very much. Well executed. Look at this. Took their sweet time. Cut to the free throw line. He makes that in his sleep. Timeout, Montenegro, because right now it's all Lithuania. Well, I think the biggest thing you take from that is this lead is now bust open to 14 points, but Montenegro have only scored 3 points this quarter, where Lithuania have scored 12, so offense have really dried up for Montenegro here in the fourth quarter, which is terrible timing if you're trying to win this game. But Lithuania are doing a sensational job, really playing tough defense and getting exactly what they want down on the offensive end. Look at that, block shot, and now they're off to the races. They're really playing good team basketball as one unit. I'm really enjoying Lithuania. They get exactly what they want. They go down low, and a foul. They like the post up from the vet, and they call it a foul. And then also Kaminskis with the big block shot, filling up the stat line this evening. A step back three. And Montenegro's ball. Maybe could have got a bit better shot than that. Blažević, for me, it was 13 seconds on the shot clock. They've done so well, really milking the shot clock and getting exactly what they want. The time is on their side, where it's not on Montenegro's, and they needed that 3-point shot. Dramjak right on time. Make it 11 points now. They need to get a solid stop here, Montenegro, and chip away. And they get the rebound. Ivkovic with the ball. Benzis puts his hand up and says, yep, that's my fault. And he will have to take a seat. It's 4 fouls. Get the early 3. And I think they want the foul, but they don't get it. And we're into the last 2 minutes of basketball, and Montenegro's coach Radovic has been called for a technical foul. Just a bit too much vavavoom with some of his language, and referees do not have any of it. Don't disrespect him. It's the right call. And now Lithuania will get a free throw. And it rims in and out. Very rare miss. Get the ball here with 12 seconds. Plenty of time. They'll take their sweet time. Good ball handling and just overshoots it. But they call a foul. Look at this, nice. Behind his back, yep. And then the bump. Djukovic with the extra aggression. And with that free throw, takes it to 12. Make it 13. And 13 points for number 13. Pretty cool stat. Anyway, Montenegro time is not of the essence, so they need to get scoring very, very quickly. And a foul here. And I think they've called unsportsmanlike foul. I think I saw Lucas, the referee, yeah, kind of puts his hand down on his shoulder, doesn't make a play at the ball. It's the right decision. So he will get 2 free throws and the ball back. So it could be a 5-point possession play with 1 minute 27 seconds. This could be a big swing here. One last push for Montenegro. Makes the first. And the second. So they'll get the ball back out of bounds on the sideline. Make sure they don't break the plane. He's got plenty of time. And Nikovic just absolutely chokes it. Tries to pass it and turns it over. And Lithuania, that was it. I think that's enough. And they'll put the dagger in. And they'll get the extra possession. And that's really been the ball game. I think the offensive rebound for Lithuania has just been tremendous. And a foul by Dromjak. But yeah, I think that's going to be the game. I spoke about how even they were, as we see this highlight, just kind of no-look lob and a foul. That these teams are pretty even, and it's gonna be about the extra effort. And Lithuania did a sensational job for me on the boards. They just got extra possessions, they had putbacks, they had cuts, they had execution, and well deserved. And this is a tough place to win on the road with a full crowd. They've done their job. The last 50 seconds here, Montenegro wanna at least score. All points are important. They call a foul. I'm guessing that's Amantas, as he's just subbed in pretty much not too long ago. He's a bulldozer, isn't he, really? He used all 5 fouls. And why not? He's fouled out with 37 seconds to go. Djukovic makes the first. And the second, but a little bit too late for Montenegro. They had opportunities after that unsportsmanlike to really cut into it. And this fourth quarter was really their worst. Really struggling to score. But Lithuania are going to pile on the points. Gonna use the shot clock till the very end. And offensive foul they've called. The holders, let's have a look. Yeah, kind of pushes Dromyak out of bounds. Shot clock will be off now in this last 10 seconds. Dromyak, and he says, why not? I'll shoot it. Foot on the line though, so that's only a 2-pointer. And Kaminskas will dribble out. So there you have it. Coaches shake hands and say thank you, well done, congratulations. But there is the final score, ladies and gentlemen. Montenegro 56, Lithuania 65. And we'll get to see the fourth quarter stats. Yet again, pretty even, like I said, but I think the rebounding game, 48% for Lithuania, and both not really shooting a great clip, but the rebounding game, 38-29. There you have the game, and 16 lovely assists for Lithuania to Montenegro's 8. Mihailovic was the right-hand layup man with 11 points, and the super vet Kaminskas with the top leading scorers, which you always love to see your OG scoring and leading the way. So this is the best players of the second half, which we'll get to enjoy. Really was a fantastic effort. Montenegro making a push in the third, chipping away, made it all the way to 4 points down, but they never led in this game, and Lithuania just kept putting it on them over and over again. The 3-point shot, the execution, really, but the offensive rebounds, then we saw them stats there. They had won it by 10 or 11 rebounds, and that's really where the game was won. So Lithuania gets their own back because, well, excuse me, Lithuania beat Montenegro 90-73. I think I might have had that miscorrect. I think I said Montenegro beat Lithuania at the top, but really Lithuania beat Montenegro, excuse me, in August 90-73. So I stand correcting myself. So they've got the second dub here on the road. Fantastic win in Group K. Lithuania have done enough. They're ranked 8th in the FIBA charts, and man, they're missing some of their NBA players, which are obviously in their season, but they've done enough to get the win on the road. I can't speak about how hard it is to win away, and Lithuania's fans, if you're European basketball fans, you know Lithuanian fans travel and follow their teams, and they be rocking the gym, and they managed to do it with just a few of them this evening. And Kaminskas did a really good job, really filling up the stat line for Lithuania. Yeah, Kaminskas had 13 points. And here we have it. Lithuania at the top. Oh, so good. 8 wins, 2 losses. France, 7 wins, 2. And Montenegro is just at the top with 6 wins and 4. So if they can just hold on to that in the last window in February, they can make it through here. Road to the World Cup. Look at that. Finland, Lithuania, Canada, Cape Verde, all of those Asian teams. So that's Lebanon, New Zealand, Australia, China, Philippines, and Japan. They're the hosts, so they will automatically qualify. So there we have it. After the last day of basketball, a fair few teams have punched their ticket into the World Cup. that's coming up in August and September. Thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy your evening and have a good night.